What's up? So, haven't been here in a while, haven't recorded in a few days, been sick, still was sick for a while, feeling better now, still a little stuffy in my nose, but really nothing I can't deal with. Also haven't recorded because I haven't really done anything, to be honest. I mean, it was the weekend, so it pretty much consists of me waking up late, doing homework in the afternoon, then going to my game at night, and that's really just nothing interesting or worth watching in my opinion. Yeah, as I've been absent for a few days, I've been thinking about these videos, and I'm trying to think what I can do to spice them up. I've watched a couple other, vloggers or YouTubers in my day, and they do a lot of really interesting things, but the thing that they have that I don't is free time or the ability to just go and record sick images of them doing whatever in the middle of the day because they're not doing anything because they're adults. They don't have school all the time. Some of them do have work, and I'll give them that, but I mean, some of the equipment that they have is just ridiculous, and yeah. I have a drone that just like flies up into the sky and just gets the sickest, views of everything. I'll have to wait a little while till I pick up one of those. I'm sure at some point I'll own a drone because they're just cool, and I'm kind of into that kind of stuff a little bit, so hopefully I'll eventually end up with one of those in my possession. But for now though, I'm just going to try and make the best of it. Hopefully I'll be recording when I have a little bit more, energy, and I'll be able to have something to talk about. But as far as the past few days, I've really done nothing whatsoever that's even worth mentioning. I will say this though, I watched the Bachelor episode last week and I watched it last night, and I'm kind of in now. I'm in for the season, I think, and I'm just so annoyed, and I can't say anything because if anybody watches this who watches the Bachelor who hasn't watched the episode yet, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I'm furious. It's really not a big deal. I'm not like fangirling or anything. Half the episode I'm just sitting there going, wow, this is so annoying, what's going on? It's really just like the 5 minutes at the end and probably like the 10 minutes at the beginning where I'm like, what the heck's going on? Who's here? Who's not here anymore? And that's really where I gain my interest. That's probably the part I'll be focusing on most going forward, I think. Yeah, finally snowed here. I mean, it snowed a little bit earlier in the year, but we've been waiting for the temperature to drop and actually become like winter. Last week it was in the mid 40s or 50s. This weekend it dropped down to like the 30s and 20s, and we got some snow. And of course, the day after we get snow, it rains. So now pretty much all the snow's gone. I'm getting to the point in the semester now where all my classes are kind of getting their first tests in around the same time. So this upcoming week and next week I'll have a few of those. Not too bad though. I don't think they'll be terrible, but the first test is always tough because you don't really know what to expect, and you're not really sure how much to prepare for. How do I study my rear end off, or do I just, I think I know it because I did the homework pretty well, so I don't really study that much. You got to find that balance, and so we'll see how that goes this coming week. I got one of these things the other day from my parents. It's kind of like, it's not a Rubik's Cube, but it's kind of like a Rubik's Cube, and that's a puzzle. I have to take all of these things out and I guess put this thing back together exactly how it looks. I'm gonna try and do it in some free time, I think, when I find some. My worst fear is what's probably is gonna happen. I'm gonna take this thing apart. The pieces are gonna go everywhere because I can't just leave them in a pile on my desk, so that who knows where they're gonna go. And then it's just never gonna get put back together, and I'm gonna end up carrying it in a Ziploc bag back to my house at the end of the school year, and just hoping that eventually someday I'll just gain the intelligence to put this thing back together, because for some reason these little puzzle things, they're just so weirdly hard. You look at them, you're like, this piece should go this way and this one should obviously go here, and that's just not how it goes at all. And then you get frustrated. You get frustrated and you end up throwing the crap across the room, and then you just never go back to it. So we'll see. I'll probably give it a whirl. Maybe it'll become like a little series thing where it's just me working on it, but really this is just, I don't know, this might just blow my mind and make me super angry going forth, I'm going to try and take advantage of most opportunities when I'm out of my room and off campus to vlog, I think. Busing to hockey is kind of boring because nothing happens. It's the same thing every time. We pack up our gear and then we get on the bus, we go, we unpack, we play, we pack, we go to a Sheets afterwards, and then we unpack when we get home. It's really boring, and the vlog I did the other day was terrible. So I'm going to try and take advantage of vlogging when I go to stupid little places, like if we go to eat somewhere or if we're just going to a Walmart. Even if it's like 10 minutes, I'm probably just going to vlog it because honestly, sitting in this room talking all the time is so annoying because I feel like everything that goes on here comes from my noggin And to be honest, this thing's always fluttering around a bunch of stuff, but it's not always things that I feel like I should say or need to say. So hopefully by me taking this with me when I go places, other people can say stupid stuff that is funny or do things that I wouldn't do. That would then be interesting to you, like 15 people that watch these videos. I'm really just concerned about you folk, you know? There's not many of you, but I like to think that, you know, I feel you, because, you know, I watch videos like this, so I feel the boredom that occurs when people don't do anything, and it's just a really stupid video, which is probably most of these, to be honest. So, I mean, you know, I'm just happy you're still here. I don't really know what to call this video. I'm not really sure what the purpose of it was. I just had a little bit of energy compared to usual because I haven't done this in a few days, so I just thought I'd dice something up real quick and just try and create a little thing here, and hopefully going forward I'll have more ideas or something more interesting to occur on this camera for you people to watch. So, yeah. I'll try harder going forward. Peace.